Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time to continue the Alexander Raid series. Roundrox has run off in search of Mide. Biggs is eager to press on into Alexander's depths. If you're worried about Roundrox, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Mide. Still, we should be careful of making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. And it's until proven guilty and all that. I agree. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with, namely taking back that Codex fragment and pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? We now have access to the Cuff of the Sun. Alright, let's check out that duty info, and then I'll hop into call after just a moment. Upon returning from Midas, we learned that Mide surrendered the precious fragment of the Enigma Codex to the Illuminati, and that she was in fact a surviving member of a group of Elra that failed to summon Alexander 3 years ago. Although there is certainly more to the apparent treachery than meets the eye, there is no time for doubt. Our offensive against the Illuminati must continue. Alright, give me just a moment to get notes together, rejoin the voice call, and then we can get going on this. Alright, we are back with the group. Same group as before, of course.
Video games!
Quickly going over mechanics that we're going to see in this next one. It is a series of 4 bosses. And anyone who loves Alexander knows what that means. Let's see. The first one drops mines, which can and should be avoided. Tank may need to move the boss depending on the placement. Players will then be marked and have copies of the boss fall on them, spread out to avoid overlapping damage. And try to spread out in a line to make it easier to deal with is the recommendation of the guide. We can workshop our own strategy if needed. The copies will charge in the direction they are facing after a short delay. If we get hit, we will take damage and receive a vuln debuff. No tank swap. I'm going to guess either they are facing the direction we are when they land, or they face a random direction. We'll just need to be mindful of where they're facing. Next up, the second boss. Tank should face the boss away while everyone else stacks right behind it. It has 3 different attacks. We have to look at its hands to figure out which one is coming. There's a single drill, single laser, or double laser. Double laser has both arms equipped. Single laser has just one arm equipped. Single drill targets a random player with a proximity line AoE. So get away. It's a line AoE, and you want to also be far from it. If it's a single laser, the tank can soak this solo. If it's a double laser, it is a party stack, it sounds like. The specific phrasing is the tank should join the group and split the damage. Note that lethal damage from lasers will bypass tank and vuln. Tanks will be receiving magic vuln debuffs. They should swap after about 3 to 4 stacks, but that is based on more standard party composition, so we may have to workshop that. Third boss, there is a debuff placed on everyone based on an altitude, high or low. Floor panels will raise and lower to deal with this mechanic. Raised panels will glow red. We want to go to the elevation opposite of the debuff received. If we get high debuff purple, we want to go to the lower panels. If we get low debuff, which is red, we want to go to the higher panels. We can also tell which debuff the size... Okay, this grammar reads weird to me. You can also tell which debuff the size of the rings around you after the initiation. I think they're missing just one word there, so... choosing the wrong elevation will cause us to take substantial damage and a vuln stack. There is unavoidable AoE damage afterwards, so healers be ready for that. Number of orbs above a targeted person indicates the number of people who need to be in the ring to split the damage in order to nullify it. Oh! Awesome.
That sounds like the stack mechanic, where it's usually 2 to 4 people.
Yeah, I think isn't that what they call enumerations in high end?
I believe so.
Yeah, and I think that first appeared in Binding Coils against the Avatar.
I know for sure, like, it shows up in... I think it shows up in the last, the MSQ dungeon.
Okay.
Etherochemical Research Facility or whatever.
Oh, it might. And tanks don't need to swap on the third boss unless you get a vuln stack. Last boss, a player will be marked with a blue indicator around them. Lava pools will spawn. The boss will use a knockback, and then the marked player will summon a water sprite where they are standing. We then have Shiva ice rings. At least one player needs to use these rings to freeze the water sprite. Then the boss uses the knockback again. Then everyone will need to hide behind the newly created ice boulder to avoid being wiped to the effectively their limit break. And tanks will need to swap after 2 stacks of Vuln. Alright, so I think that is all the information. I'll do a ready check to make sure we're all here and ready to go.
Just to check, is the guide saying sprite or spout? Because I know it's a water spout.
The guide says water sprite.
There might be an ad, but there's also a big, like, geyser that spawns. That might be from the sprite itself, maybe.
Okay. All right.
Oh, right. Food.
That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Do I have any appropriate food buffs?
Bunny can have caramel popcorn as a treat.
I'll eat some Flint caviar. That's fine. Taste my black mage power. Alright, I have ley lines at this level.
Well, it is Pride Month, so I should hope you should have your gay lines.
True. Oh, and I have Fire 4 at this level. Yay! I have good Black Mage.
Goo Black Mage. What if there was a Black Mage, but it was goo?
That sounds terrifying.
You elemental.
Goo element. Casting my
mix of water and earth, clearly.
Goo
Whoa!
element.
Oh, that's mud, though.
I think it'll just be kind of vibe check because I think many people get an AoE. So it's your AoE just has to overlap with the geyser fling. So it should be possible for anyone to do it, and more than one person can cover it if need be. It won't be dangerous, I think. If I remember.
Alright, let's do this.
Let me shirt to. Mines.
Avoid the mines.
You might want to move.
Avoid the noid.
Mihoy Manoi?
God, I wish there was some way in, like, some standard way to differentiate the debuffs you've applied from the debuffs. Oh, that's why they say move spread out in a line. Okay.
So, Violet, I have some good and bad news. There is good news. The buffs that you apply, their counters have a different color. The bad news, it is a very faint green compared to the white.
I am noticing that there is a different color. It is so similar that I would not have noticed that had you not pointed it out.
It's incredibly subtle.
Oh,
to a fault.
That's frustrating. Well, I know to look for it now, so I am probably able to spot it a lot easier. Might be hard in the heat of the moment, but also I'm colorblind. On green.
The other note for it is that your debuffs generally appear before everyone else's.
I did know that, but if you have multiple players that are playing the same job and thus play the same debuffs, I don't know.
Yours always take first priority if it's up.
Yeah, but
it will.
No, so here's the situation I run into. my debuff wears off and I don't notice. Their debuff is still
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that is absolutely a viable problem.
All right, remember everyone's stacked directly behind the boss, and 2 arms means tank stack with everyone else.
Let me just take that off for a second. 2 that's 2, yeah. Stack everyone.
Group hug, everyone.
All right, I have heal at this level. That's drill. Everyone spread. It's a line. Oh, jeez.
I
Damn
love
it.
my button.
That is a lethal drill. They should hire.
That is 1 laser.
They should hire the Sonic Colors announcer for to announce the drill attack. Double laser.
Party stack. Drill.
Single drill.
Spread out.
Okay. So it doesn't mark the player; it simply just targets someone.
Okay, I now understand what to do with that. That is a tank swap.
Hard raise.
Because
Single laser is?
yeah, single laser is a tank swap. Like the off tank has to take it because main tank has magic vulns.
Right. You do need to be swapping on the magic phones too.
Drill.
Drill.
Get drilled, idiot.
Sadly, it was not my turn to get drilled.
Cube. Party stack.
Very good.
I've been watching the Cube every day. It's
Every day.
getting to be a little much.
It's fine. I was gonna double check the colors of the debuffs, but it should be fine.
Purple was up, orange is down, I think you said. Or,
Purple is up.
high.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's like a little explosion marker on your debuff that says whether it's a high or a low.
Yeah, if you have purple, then get low. If you have orange, then get high.
Yeah,
Do weed, everyone.
yeah, you want to be the opposite of your debuff.
Enumerations, we need 3 more people on Violet.
Oh,
Specific.
It needs to
has
be exactly 4. If we have too many, it fails.
Wait, oh. Or, yes.
By arithmetic.
1 person on me. Only one.
Good.
Yeah, gotta be mindful about how many people are already in the stack. Okay, yeah, avatar enumerations are different, so it's not. Because avatar is big laser, small laser. Awesome. This is going very cleanly so far.
Sorry for F-bombing your video.
You assume I haven't?
Okay. I don't know all of your videos, so
That's fair.
Elemental Gem.
I love elemental gems. All right,
someone has markers.
Fallon has the water.
I don't remember what to do with the water.
You're just gonna drop
there
it.
is fine.
You want to drop it kind of in the middle so we can freeze it.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, don't forget the tank swap. Don't forget the tank swap.
I guess I can see how that could be interpreted as a water sprite.
Okay, we made our ice.
Get behind, or no, I'm incorrect. Sorry.
After the knockback, there'll be. It's called. I'm trying to read this again. Ultra Flash. Ultra Flash is where we need a dodge. Or Ultra Flash is where we need to hide. Hide.
Flash.
I have 2 stacks. I'm gonna mitt a little longer. Elemental Jammer. Kaiji has the water marker, I think. Audrey,
80
you're gonna
minutes.
wanna.
Remind me, 80 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's fun because normally we do use real names when we're just vibing by ourselves, so it's completely understandable, but I gotta remember to fix that.
Me too. Oh, I see. White. Okay, I see.
Okay, I got it. Alright, I should probably get out of the ice, huh?
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Okay, get ready.
I forgot that's a knockback.
On Ultra Flash, hide.
So there's no danger in hanging around the
Nope.
the ice block anymore. Some bosses are gonna be fussy about that, but not this one.
Drop a nuke on him!
Most of the thing is just kinda
Ah, very clean! Very, very clean. Very, very clean. Much cleaner than the last floor. Very happy about that. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of warm-up. That works. Alright, Mide, hey, you're back! Did you betray us? Ah, Satora, you haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she's found. That is an interesting thing to be saying. Yeah, you were spotted teaming up with the Illuminati. I see. Well, I will not lie to you, some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it. I mean, given what we learned, that does make sense. Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Ha! I bloody knew Quick Thinks was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Would have bilged a lot of it. I would still check that fragment. Have Round Rocks hold it. I am afraid not. Quick Things told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course, much as I did you. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. So blind was my devotion that I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind, but on that day 3 years ago I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone, but the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that, but it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Him? Pshko! Mide cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Backrix heard such nonsense. Mine must abandon this. Now's not the time. I've got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearn for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just a collection of texts. The codex can also be used to control the Primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required: a complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. What? Round Rocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding Primal? Round Rocks! box has been captured! Damn it, Wedge, you were supposed to keep her safe. Alright, looks like unfortunately one member of our party had to go, so we'll have to pick the rest of this up another day, which I kind of expected. I will see everyone next time, however, as we continue. I believe we're going to take a brief break for more Voth quests, and then we'll come back soon for more Alexander.